The man accidentally touched the secretary's buttocks. However, something very strange happened. His eyes, which were previously colorblind, suddenly began to see the surrounding colors rapidly returning. This left David feeling very puzzled. Before he could figure out what was going on, Vera suddenly pushed him aside. But in the next moment, something even stranger happened. The world, which had been full of color, turned back to black and white in the blink of an eye. However, the most bizarre thing was that all the objects lacked color, except for Vera, whose color remained unchanged. This made David instantly realize that something was wrong. To confirm his suspicions, David immediately had a bold idea. He moved Vera's hands away, and sure enough, as soon as they made contact, David's vision suddenly returned to normal. This shocked David so much that he didn't even notice Vera warning him. As a result, Vera became angry in an instant, and with a swift move, she pinned David down. At that moment, the colors returned to black and white again. David immediately understood what was going on. It turned out that as long as he touched Vera, the colors would return. After they got off the subway and reached the street, Vera purposely bought a patch for David to wear. After all, he was now her boss, and it wouldn't be good to offend him. Then, Vera voiced her inner question, asking David what he was doing on the subway. But David didn't say anything. This made Vera furious. Immediately say that she has been learning Taekwondo since childhood. When David heard that Vera knew Taekwondo, he quickly told her everything that had happened. It turns out that 2 hours ago, David returned home and noticed something was off. His eyes suddenly turned black and white at an extremely fast speed, and even the tall buildings changed in an instant. This left David puzzled, so he quickly took off his glasses and rubbed his eyes. However, when he put his glasses back on, the colors still didn't return to normal. At this moment, a car suddenly appeared, and just as David was about to be hit, Vera appeared in time and pulled him away. At that moment, David was also shocked to find that when he looked at Vera, the colors didn't turn black and white. To figure out what was going on, David hurriedly called his companion, but the call went unanswered. David had no choice but to go home alone, but then he realized he couldn't see the traffic lights. Want to know what happened next? Follow me. I'll be back soon with the rest of the story.